Hey, good morning, first grade. How are you today? It's so good to see all your smiling faces. I can't really see your smiling faces, but I'm just imagining they are right out over in there, like over in here and there, and right over in that nook and cranny. Uh, Good morning. This is my first cup of tea. It's my first sip of tea right now, so this is going to be really good. It's really satisfying. It's great. So, today is. Why don't I just take us through the morning message? Why don't I just read it? You read it with me. Ready? I'm just going to tilt this up a little bit. There we go. All right. Today is 3/27/20. Good morning, amazing first graders. That's right, you're amazing. You're adjusting this week. You are innovating the way that you learn, that you interact with the environment. Uh, I'm amazed. I think you're all amazing. Today is Friday, March 27th. Yes, we're getting really close to the end of March. And I don't want to do the weather yet because it's not that time. But remember what we said earlier in the school year where I think it was the very beginning of March and I was doing the weather. And I said, March is in like a lion, out like a lamb. Okay, which means March can come in like a lion, meaning colder, windier, more winter type of weather, out like a lamb, which is nice and gentle, which means it gets warmer and we start to see the first early signs of spring. And we'll see if that's true based on what we saw yesterday with our weather and based on what we see today. We will have music today in the afternoon. Okay, Miss Christine has done a wonderful job of getting you some music lessons for this week. I believe I sent you the second one, but I'll have to double check to make sure I sent the second lesson that she sent to me. Miss Christine prepared great lessons for you. I just said that. I ruined that sentence. I'm so sorry. My apologies. Have a wonderful day. Have a great day. You know, it's beautiful. It's March 27th. When I haven't gotten to the weather yet, but I will in just a moment. Mr. Scott, smiley face. And I don't know how many of you have been able to see my smiley face, but I've been putting it on my emails too. All right, so let's go over the weather. So I was perplexed. Perplexed means, and that's a really odd word. I'm going to go ahead and write it down. And I know it's a really big word. I probably don't need to be teaching first graders words like perplexed, but you know, you're amazing learners. Perplexed, and that means I'm like, When I read the weather today, it said cloudy this morning, giving way to sun in the afternoon. And I'm looking at my window, and that's basically the southwest, which is where I'm looking. The west is that way. And I even looked out as far as I could that way, and it looks just like clear skies. But I'm going to go with the weather. I'm going to go with what the weather people said. So they said the day is going to start out cloudy or mostly cloudy, with clouds giving way to sun this afternoon. That's a cool way of saying the clouds are going to move out and the sun is going to be the dominant feature in our sky. It's going to be a high of about 63 degrees. Again, a beautiful day. I was so happy. I don't know, when I did my lacrosse video and then when Luna was in the tree, and it's actually the tree right there outside my window. I was so happy. I think that spring and sun was moving in that I don't know if you could see my happiness, but it was so much fun to get out and run around and to play with my cats outside. And my wife was home from work, and my kids were there, and it was just amazing. It was a lot of fun. So I think the good weather makes us feel that way. It kind of fills our heart and makes us want to go run around and skip or play hopscotch outside or something like that, whatever you kids do out there. To draw with chalk on the sidewalk, or to play Foursquare, or to build stuff in the woods. Like, I don't know, whatever it is you want to do, I would encourage you to get outside today. But again, that's up to your parents, okay? So, why don't I take us through our schedule for today? And let's see how quickly I can adjust. Oh, look at this. Mr. Scott is getting used to this. I don't want to get too used to it because I want to see all of you. But so, what will we do today? So, this is our morning meeting right now. Next, we're going to do language arts, and you have some stuff to work on for language arts, but if you don't, I'll be sending something over shortly. One thing I sent yesterday was your word wall, and I was really excited about that. I just want to see your creative word walls, so definitely take a pic and send those to me. I'd love to see them. I don't know if you know this, but I said you can make unicorn word walls. You can make outer space themed word walls. You can get creative with it and have fun. Okay, teachers do. Ours is, I don't know if you remember, but it's if you could see it on the photos I sent. It's like a blackboard, right? It's above part is a blackboard with all the letters, kind of written on it in chalk. So the theme is, classroom. But the most important thing is that your words are legible. Legible means we need to be able to read them. That's the most important thing. There's that word. There, Mr. Scott goes. Teaching you kids big words, but I think you can handle it. Legible, L-E-G-I-B-L-E. We need to be able to read it. Okay? And then math. I'll get you something for math. I hope that math lesson was good yesterday. I did a math lesson on inverse operations with subtraction and how you can use addition to solve subtraction problems. So cool, because maybe you're feeling more comfortable with how to do addition, but you have a subtraction problem in front of you. So that's a great way. It's a great workaround to use your strength, which would be addition, to solve subtraction, where maybe you're not so strong at, but you will be. Okay, just keep practicing. Practice makes progress, remember? Okay, then outside time, I want to make sure you get outside, but again, that's up to your parents, how they feel about that. Language arts, lunch, and then music. Okay, so I'll double check and make sure I sent you that music plan from Miss Christine, because she sent one at the beginning of the week. I know that went out in the main, email I sent at the beginning of the week, but I'm not positive I put in the second one, which she gave more activities. And then there was also art activities that Miss Andrea sent, and I don't know if you've completed those assignments, but that would be something else to work on today. But next week, I'm going to do this just the way I'm doing it now, and I'm going to suggest that because today is a day that we normally do music, you're going to do music today, and whatever day we normally do art, which I believe is a Tuesday and a Thursday, those are the days you should do art. Okay, so we'll talk about that more as the weeks go on. All right, so that's it. That is our schedule for today. And let's go through our words of the week. Let me lower this just a little more. And Mr. Scott slept on my neck a little weird last night. Maybe it was some of those crazy lacrosse moves I was doing. I don't know. But I slept weird on my neck, and it's hurting me a little bit today. But that's okay. I need to make good videos, need to be here as a teacher. And if that means lowering the camera so that I have to go like this, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, ready? Here's our words of the week. I want everyone to do these along with me. Ready? Long. Many. Right. Still. Tell. And remember, when you do these, you're committing them to your memory. Okay, I like to close my eyes even after I've seen a word for the first time, and I could see it. It's weird. It's like a whiteboard, and then written in black on that whiteboard is, or maybe purple, because that's my favorite it's my favorite color on a whiteboard. I see the word actually there. So I see long, but I see it like this. This is weird. I don't know if I could do this, but I see it like this. Okay? I see it written out in front of me like that, and that's how I commit these words to memory. Okay, so let's try it one more time. Ready? Long, many, right, still, tell. And I'm not going to tell what we do next. Oh, okay, I will. Ready? We're going to do how many days? So, yesterday we were at 127 days. Oh, I'm noticing there's a 27 there. And there's a 27 up on our whiteboard because today is March 27th. But today is not the 127th school day of the year. It is the 128th school day of the year. Okay, so let me just move that there. Let me whoop, telescope that down. Okay, and then I'm going to put that in there. Now we have a bundle of 100s, 2 bundles of 10 because we're at 20 days. And this is the hundreds column, the tens column, and the ones column. And now we have 8 ones. So 128th day of school. All right, and that takes us down to our final thing, which is our calendar. And we're counting by 2. So we started with 2, and then we went up to 4, because that's adding 2. And then we went up to 6, because that's adding 2 to 4. And then we went up to 8, because that's adding 2 to 6. And then we're going to go up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not there yet. We're still on green. We have to make 7. I'm sorry. We need to make 10 total of the green color before we get to jump on to blue. But I don't know if we're going to get a chance to go to blue. We'll have to see. Let's do the song. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31. And this is the part I always mess up, Miss Shannon. I'm so sorry. Except for February, which has 28, and every 4 years has 29. And we were in a leap year this year, so February had 29 days. But March, according to our song, sorry, Miss Shannon, I got it wrong, I know. It's 31 days in March. So let's see. Let's take a look here. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So Tuesday is going to be the last day of March. But let me go ahead and write that 27 in there. 2, 7. All right. So today is the 27th. And of course, over the weekend, as I always do, I will go ahead and fill those days in too. It's pretty boring though, because I'm doing morning meeting by myself. And then I have to fill in those last 2 by myself. I don't know, it just feels really lonely. Okay. So that's where we're at, kiddos. And kiddos, did I just call you kiddos? That's what I say to my kids. I call them kiddos. And they always say, Dad, don't call us kiddos. But I do anyhow, because I don't know, just fits, just works. All right, so it's going to be a fun day today. I'm going to be sending some stuff shortly. So you have a great morning. Make sure you eat a nutritious breakfast so you're ready and your minds are ready. And you have the energy and you're ready for our day today. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.